Veruca Salt is an American alternative rock band founded in Chicago, Illinois, United States, in 1993 by vocalist-guitarists Nina Gordon and Louise Post, drummer Jim Shapiro and bassist Steve Lack. Biography = 1993 1998, formation and growth = named after Veruca Salt, the spoiled rich girl from the children's book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl and its 1971 film adaptation Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory directed by Mel Stewart. Veruca Salt was formed in Chicago by Louise Post and Nina Gordon. Post and Gordon were introduced through mutual friend Lili Taylor, and began playing music together. They wrote songs for a year and a half before being joined by Gordon's brother, Jim Shapiro, on drums and Steve Lack on bass. Songwriting was shared between Gordon and Post, though the two seldom collaborated. Rather, each would typically submit a complete song to the group and sing the lead vocal on that song, while the other would record backing vocals. The band has performed a handful of shows when Jim Powers of Minty Fresh Records asked them to sign to the independent label. The band's first release was the single See the / All Hail Me on Minty Fresh Records, in 1994. The single was a success and Veruca Salt accompanied Hole on a tour, before releasing their first full-length album, American Thighs, which eventually reached gold status. After signing to Geffen Records, the band quickly gained in popularity as See The became an MTV hit. A stopgap EP recorded by Steve Albini, Blow It Out Your Ass It's Veruca Salt, was released in 1996. Their second album, 8 Arms to Hold You, was produced by Bob Rock and released in 1997. Lead single Volcano Girls gained exposure as the opening theme to the teen comedy film Jawbreaker. Veruca Salt performed another single, Shutterbug, on Saturday Night Live. However, instead of the featured musical group performing 2 songs as had been tradition, the musical performances were split between Sting and Veruca Salt. Shapiro left the band soon after the release of 8 Arms and was replaced by Stacey Jones. Jones toured with the band on the 8 Arms tour, but never recorded with them. In 1996, Veruca Salt appeared as Pavement's replacement band in their video Painted Soldiers. In 1997, they opened for the band Bush in a North American tour. = 1998 2005, Gordon's departure, reformation and Resolver = In 1998, Gordon left the band to pursue a solo career. The undisclosed dispute between Gordon and Post has been described as one of the greatest rock soap operas since Fleetwood Mac or Ha 1/4 Skadar 1/4. Post, as the only remaining band member, contributed the song Somebody to the Depeche Mode tribute album For the Masses before recruiting a new lineup. Guitarist Stephen Fitzpatrick joined and went on to become one of Post's principal songwriting partners during the next decade. Jimmy Madler and Suzanne Sokol joined on drums and bass guitar respectively. The new version of the band signed with Beyond Records and in 2000 released Resolver, which spawned both a single and video for Born Entertainer. Sokol left the band at the end of 2000 and was replaced by Post's friend Gina Crossley. The band continued to tour through the summer of 2001 in the UK. Post and Crossley also attempted to form a supergroup with Courtney Love of Hole and others, but the project soon imploded. This allowed the pair to focus on new material for Veruca Salt, which eventually yielded the Officially Dead EP that was primarily distributed during the band's 2003 tour of Australia. Crossley is specifically credited with co-writing Smoke and Mirrors. She also worked on songs that later appeared on 4, but no credit is officially given and she left before the album was completed. = 2005 2012, VSIV and hiatus = by 2005, Madler left to enter the restaurant business and Crossley was also dismissed. They were replaced in the studio by Solomon Snyder and Michael Miley respectively. Veruca Salt began 2005 by touring Australia, undertaking both headline festival appearances and club shows. This session resulted in the Lords of Sounds and Lesser Things. The band went on tour with Post, Fitzpatrick, drummer Keller Scott, and bassist Nicole Fiorentino. Low Salt was released independently by the band and included 6 new songs. The EP's title is an extract from Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God. This lineup then recorded a full-length album, Fall, and released it in September 2006. The band then went on what would prove to be the last tour of Louise post-solo incarnation of the band. A single, So Weird, was released to radio at the end of October 2006, but neither the song nor the album did well commercially. In 2007, the band recorded a cover of Neil Young's song Burned for a 2007 breast cancer benefit album and then went almost entirely dormant. Louise Post took time to have a child while Fiorentino went on to play bass with the Smashing Pumpkins and the Cold and Lovely. Keller Scott returned to his original band, Failure. On March 14, 2012, the band announced on their official website that they were on an indefinite hiatus. 2013 present, Reunion and Ghost Notes On March 15, 2013. The band announced the reunion of its original lineup with a message on the band's official Facebook page which read, "For now let's just say this, hatchets buried, axes exhumed." The band have also mentioned that they might be open to adding material from their time apart into their sets at some point. On September 29, 2013, the band announced via social media that they were working on new material. Their first release since reforming came in the form of a release for Record Store Day 2014. The band released a 10-inch vinyl EP, MMXIV, which contains 2 new songs, It's Holy, and The Museum of Broken Relationships on one side and a 20th anniversary re-release of Seether on the other. The band then toured both the USA and Australia. On May 19, 2015, the band announced the release of their 5th full-length LP, Ghost Notes. The album, released on July 10, 2015, is the first to feature the band's original lineup since 1997's 8 Arms to Hold You. Louise Post and Nina Gordon appeared on Ken Reed's TV Guidance Counselor podcast on August 7, 2015 and revealed that Veruca Salt were approached to host a FOX comedy variety show in the 90s. Band members. Current members Louise Post a Euro guitar, vocals, Nina Gordon a Euro guitar, vocals, Jim Shapiro a Euro drums, Steve Lack a Euro bass. Former members Stacey Jones a Euro drums, Suzanne Sokol a Euro bass, backing vocals, Jimmy Madley a Euro drums, Stephen Fitzpatrick a Euro lead guitar, Gina Crossley a Euro bass, backing vocals, Keller Scott a Euro drums, Nicole Fiorentino a Euro bass, backing vocals. Touring session musicians, Michael Marley, drums, Mary Patterson, bass, Solomon Snyder, bass, Eva Gardner, bass. Timeline. Discography. Studio albums extended plays singles Chart performance. See also, List of alternative music artists. References. External links. Veruca Salt's official website, Veruca Salt at AllMusic, Veruca Salt at Rolling Stone.